It's fucking weird. But definitely had to blow another hole through his ego that he thought he had something there too. Angie and Leanne and all them lovely people, you should just stop while you're ahead. You gave yourselves away with that one. That is so outdated. And I actually have the chat where I gave that away. I have it because I remember doing it, you dumb fuck. Which is why afterwards I started creating. Yeah, even when I had Tara access to that TikTok tabloids journal, that had a generic password. And that was in 24. So I know exactly when I gave that out because I started that habit after that. So you guys are really, really dumb. Like, so dumb. Angie and Leanne, you guys running around just so angry with RT. If you would just quit watching me, you wouldn't get so upset. Like, you're not getting drug money out of me no more. Hey, Jamie. Jamie, you missed it. Lala told her whole chat that you were her mod and you were talking about her with Missy in secret behind her back the entire time. She absolutely did when she come back. That was the first thing she started off running her mouth about was you. Absolutely did. That's what she told her chat. That's why I just laugh. Do you know what? Ms. Jackson was over on fucking Cooter's page and she left a comment on the fucking video about me and Precious. Anybody who sits with Precious is racist as fuck. Meanwhile, it says friends right next to our names. Did you forget to block me? Oh, that was a burnt up car. Somebody forgot to block the racist people while they still give a fuck what they have to say. She's so pressed about it that she didn't care enough to block me. Ms. Jackson, Tamara Jackson. I said, I'm sorry, Ms. Jackson, but I'm so for real right now. I'm going to leave this screenshot here because I screenshotted it and then put it in the comment section because I know she's going to come block me behind it. I'm just going to put it in history like, hey, no. While you're busy calling me a racist, make sure we're not friends first, okay? It's weird. I'm doing great, Michael. How are you feeling, honey? Are you waiting? Right? And then I made Damien a fucking post about, it was a, what was the, song? Shit. Oh man, it was a good song too. You have to go look at it and tell me what it is. He thinks that, yeah, I found out from a screenshot that was sent to me from Missy's chat that, Lovey said I attacked her, so I went and put all of my messages and I'm looking for the vulgar display of my power in my attack. Or did I just correct your misinformation and your misguided argument? That's more what it seems like. Hang on. There's people doing weird shit. It's that time of the day. What the fuck was I talking about? Hold on a second. Doing. Dang, oh, my passwords and my username. It appears that my old moderators, for when they had access to my shit in the past, I have long since changed all of that. Why they think that they could run around with my information and hand it out to Damien like it's still current? Like I still utilize all that same generic password or something. No. After all that, I started using two-factor authenticator apps. So unless you have it like that, you're not. And it alerts me when somebody's trying to do that. Because my Google phones are Google phones. They are made by Google, my Androids. So it asks me to log into that or my iPad to authenticate. It's a real pain in the ass when I don't have either one of those things available. But go ahead and try. But my old mods are the ones with that information, so that really narrows down who's over there in Damien's ear. He thought he ate the other day and did something with that. Dude, that's why you just have to quit watching. He gave me a headache. I fucking just turned his ass off. Went about my day, popped back in every now and then, still running around in circles. Hang on, let me check and see if John sent a message. I might go out today. I'm not too fucking tired. I slept till mid-afternoon yesterday. And plus, it's a rainy day, so now I'm not tired. I'm wide awake because the sun's not blaring in my face. My night shift self doesn't know what to do. But it's 55 and I'm loving it. I was looking at your hundreds and 90s down there, and I'm glad it ain't me. But yeah, it's just real interesting. We're just going to keep our shit over here. I'm watching for the narratives that they're spreading on the app because I'm seeing the patterns with the mainstream media and the fucking divide that they're trying to pitch in the news that's spreading out here to social media. We're just going to keep talking about it. They can keep streaming and spreading their narratives, and they can just, be ignored and watch me do my thing. Unbothered in Alaska still. Even while Damien thinks my email and my passwords are still the same as 2020. This kid goes back 3 years like, there's something big back there, like a gold mine. Maybe he should watch some videos and do some further research from back then instead of cherry picking his data and running with it. Good morning, Emily. I do hope I offend you. I hope I test every bit of your safe places that you have created out here on this app. I hope I set them on fire and burn them to the ground. There are no safe places. Safe spaces don't exist anymore. We've canceled them. You got too comfortable, and now you're going to get uncomfortable in your discomfort. Words don't equate to violence. Actions speak louder than words. You need to snap back to reality. It's time. And I'm going to wear my Tom McDonald shirt that says, I hope I offend you, or I don't care if I offend you, during every high conflict interview, because I don't care if I offend you. That's my job. I was put here to make you uncomfortable, to question everything, to challenge your personal beliefs. Critical thinking. Yep, that's why I'm here. You haven't done a good job of getting rid of me yet. Keep trying. We'll see how it works. Yeah, the other one. The one I messaged you from. Yep, that one. I'll have to check it when I get to the house. I bet you he's sitting in the cafeteria. Different artists, nearly 3,000 pieces have already been sold, with all proceeds going directly to the artist. I don't care if I offend you. I don't care. Your thoughts and opinions are not facts, and they don't define reality. I don't know who told you that the world revolves around your thoughts and ideas, but they don't. People are allowed to have individual thoughts. That doesn't make them racist. You looking for racism means you're a social justice warrior looking for a narrative. And you will, thank you, the prescription. You will find it anywhere that you are looking for it. In anything. Anything you're looking for, you're going to find racism because you're looking for it everywhere. That seems like a weird thing to do. Yeah. Hey! Seems kind of weird. Do I look really stressed? Am I shaking in my boots? Over that. Hold on a second. I'll go get it. Sorry, I had to say it. Right here. Go to fairbankschamber.org to buy your tickets online. Oh, Steph had put it in the chat. Dee just put RT's emails and passwords out there and is just digging. For what? Did you find anything good? Can we see it? Did you find my noodles? Can we see? Like, I don't know when somebody might have possibly gotten that, or I might have given it out in a chat that I'm aware of. And you think you're special out here doing something. Bless your whole heart. I know, but I'm going to tell you right now, I'm really disappointed in half of her chat and what I watched yesterday. The Texas mama. Hold on, there's a few more pictures. Hold up. I wish John would get his ass out of the fucking hospital. This poor truck would like to move. Fucking night shift. This chick, right? This Brandy Bybee. This bitch. And as we can see, this is not my phone. You know, like, we all know what my shit looks like at the top. Brandy, I don't even fucking know your ass. The amount of stress that you bitches in the chat that were pulling this crap yesterday instead of just supporting Missy. That's what you should have been doing. Nikki, can't you make a video, tag them and post? Because it's not going to solve the problem, Nikki from Knox. Can you tell us how that was going to do anything for anybody? Nikki? Probably not. But that's the best that you could come up with and insert your opinion. All of this was highly unhelpful yesterday. That just added more stress to Missy's life and felt more attacked. You have 671 people in there right now, and half of them are saying the same shit, Nikki. How do you think that feels on the receiving end, Nikki? You just want her to block Precious? Fine. Precious is just going to come back on a fake account because she loves and cares about Missy. And she'll sit over here with me and talk her shit while we wait for Nicole to crash out on Missy and Joey again. Because it's coming. Mark my words. I know. I know. Yep. Here comes John. I'm on Ticker Talk, so don't talk about that lovely incident.
last night. Oh my god.
Well,
at least it was over before I got here.
Well, yeah, he was waving a pew-pew in the store. That's what happened. It's in the uncensored group.
Yep. I sent it to you.
Oh, I didn't need you to. I done found it. Yeah, and that's the same place that they had the pew-pewing just, what, last week or the week before? Yeah. I don't know what the fuck's going on at Safeway, but I ain't going back in Estill. I'll go to the one over on Airport. Fuck that. That's insane. Mm-hmm. That guy walked in the store, was threatening customers, waving that gun around. And you know what? Maybe we'll go to that comment section on another topic for narratives, guys, because the shit that is in the fucking comments about this whole thing that happened here in Fairbanks last night at the Safeway, is indicative of the ridiculous culture that we have right now. Of course, the cops are on a pew-pewing spree, right? Nobody has any information and they're all mad. It kind of reminds me of the Rebecca Park case, how we had little information to go on, but everybody had big fucking opinions and pissed off that they didn't have inside information to solve the crimes, right? Yeah. So the same type of context to the situation. And apparently everybody's expert opinion is the cops just go out wanting to unalive people every day as if there's no trauma associated with them taking a human life. Chad says hi. Good morning, John.
There's a little more than I know about that. What happened?
Yeah, well, we'll talk about it later. I'm just knowing what was from a customer inside the store. Well, but until the information is shared public, I won't say. But
you know that area.
Homeless and rugs. Matter of fact, there was a homeless guy standing right at the corner of the Safeway one when me and Brady, because that was my first stop doing Uber Eats this afternoon when I left at 2. What's that Safeway? Nothing was in stock that day. I canceled the order and moved on. And did not go back. I probably won't take any more orders from that store. And that's the second incident in like 10 days. Both involving weapons. And then the incident at Fred Meyer with the stolen liquor. Girl, it is rush hour traffic around here. Well, our version anyway. We had to go all the way up to Murphy Dome last night, man. Like, holy fuck. Brady had a good mountain experience.
They didn't have any of your rocks.
No, it's okay. I bought some and then I got some.
Be on a
I'll take these and the other monsters.
electric blue. Okay.
I'll drink this.
They had some Aloha something that I thought would be up your aisle.
Rio Punch is good. As long as it's not zero sugar. I cannot do the zero sugar shit.
Tastes chemically.
Even though it's not, it's erythritol. It's natural. It's just bitter. So yeah, you guys, we're just going to take narratives. We're going to deconstruct the drama. I think that's what we're going to do. Because I think some of this stuff, if I get better at audio clipping and editing, I can take out the parts of what me and Precious were talking about last night and put them together in a podcast. But what I want to do is like deconstruct the drama. I want to get the characters that are involved, at least the ones I can fucking tolerate in the story. I want to talk about it. Like, let's have a discussion about it. Because that's one thing we're not allowed to do on this app is discuss what we're watching. It becomes a high conflict, drama-filled area. And for my regular people that are here, like I can see in my fan club, I can go into my live analytics and see my viewer and everything. I think what I'm going to do is create a Discord. So that way you guys have a place to sit and chat when I'm on sub only for those who can't sub and still want to participate and have a discussion. I'm probably going to shut it down in between lives. It's not a place to gather and gossip all day. I I'm not looking for that to go off. No. But probably something I want to open just for discussion. I want to have that open dialogue that Damien claims to have, right? That's filled with bias. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the narratives, the psychology. All this shit that we would do in a college classroom that they don't allow on this app because it takes away from their shit. We've caused a lot of damage to monetary gains on platforms in the past. Just by exposing the truth. I don't need to run to people. I don't need to argue with them. If they want to flood their chat over here, sub only. They'll learn. Stay the fuck away from me. I will talk about you all I want and what you have put out here publicly. Just like you do to me and reconstruct my face with AI. I don't have to do that to you. I have a brain. You have low emotional intelligence. You have vulgar words and horrible pictures. That's it. And plenty of narratives. Fuck you. Why does their shit... Why? This tastes like rye. Maybe it's caraway in the sausage or something, but this tastes like rye bread. I'm serious, I got like a... I love rye, but it's weird on my sandwich.
I wonder if it's something in that sauce.
It's gotta be like a caraway seed or something in the sausage or fennel. They probably ran out of breakfast sausage and used sage. Actually, I think that's what it is. It's not regular breakfast sausage.
Yeah.
It's Monday, isn't it? Food delivery came today. They were there when I left, when I pulled in. I had to move so they could pull out. That's what it is. They had to use a different kind of sausage. It's not really cold. It's 55. And in the winter, you're too busy, like, not caring about anything but staying warm to really pay attention. And then you miss the winter when the mosquitoes are out and you're full of mosquito bites and you're standing in swarms and clouds of them, literally spitting them out of your mouth in some areas. And then you're like, you know what? This snow ain't so bad. This is great. I love the snow. 104. Well, we're about half of that. Just cut that number right in half. That's us. Lord bless it. I don't... Maybe we're moving to the mountains of Oregon? Oregon, maybe? Still in the Pacific
It's like Maine.
You want to try Maine next? Maybe pull a Maine license. I could do Maine. I know some people out there. I would like to explore Maine. I haven't been to New England. I would like to do that. Let's do that.
It's like here. I mean, the prices are like here.
Let's do that. Let's go explore the New England for a while. Yeah, that's a lovely burnt car. Bet you it's not going to make it to the car launch. Hey, Lizzie Ann. Yeah, Oregon is beautiful, and it's still kind of like, but I haven't explored the New England coast. I think Maine's a great fucking idea. Then I can go down to like New Hampshire, Connecticut, Upper New York. I ain't seen none of that. You're in Maine? Yeah. I think Maine would be a great idea. That'd probably remind me a little bit more of northern Michigan and feel like home. Plus, they probably have real lakes. Not that ours aren't really real, but they're not. They're tundra ponds. Any lake here is pretty much man-made, like the Atanana Lakes. That's flooded to form that. Like, all of our 2 gabillion lakes here are on the tundras. Well, I want to see the colors. I'm a nature girl. So I just like to be out in nature. I want to hike. I want to explore. I want the views. It's not that I want to
see the bridges of Madison County.
It's not that I want to go out and actually like go do cool shit like operas and whatnot, in New York City. No, I want to go see like nature. The fall color tour is my thing. I miss my fall colors. We have yellow and brown and fireweed. Yeah, that's what we got. Shannon! Not being exploited by Mondays today. I just am begging of you guys to quit putting so much pressure on Miss. I know that you're mad at Precious, but what you are twisting this into is not what fucking happened. It is absolutely not. When she responded in the chat, it was no different than what Damien put me on the spot to do regarding if I would say it again. Absolutely, given the same circumstances. Now, if you gave me a hypothetical where so-and-so didn't say something, would you still say that? No, because I was reacting to what so-and-so did to me for weeks. Or what so-and-so said that caused Precious's reaction. You didn't take that out of the hypothetical situation. You're still allowing those other people to act like complete fuckers while still holding somebody else to the same standard. You can't do that. And that's what you guys are doing. And when they asked her if she said that about the child in the past, she said, yes, I did, and I'd do it again given that same situation. You all were there. You know what provoked it, and if you forgot, I'll go back and get it. And shame on each and every one of you. And Lovey, I want to know where you were attacked. Where was my vulgar attacking that, this fucking comment that you left in Missy's chat saying that I'm not going to be harassed by a psycho on the internet, but you've always supported me. So you've always supported a psycho who did not go psycho on you in the inbox. I asked you what the fuck you were doing. You sit in my chat in this classroom all the time. I figured you'd have a good explanation. You had a block. Very, very disappointed in Melissa's chat. The pressure that you are putting on people to do things that you want them to do, that you feel is the right thing. Okay, your moral compass skews in one direction. Missy holds other values closer to her. It doesn't mean she doesn't care, but it's on a different level. And two things are allowed to be true at the same time. It's called fucking duality. What you are doing is all or nothing, black or white thinking. There is no gray area. And I'm sorry, if there was no gray area, everything would be cut and dry. Life wouldn't throw us fucking lemons all the time. But alas, we make a lot of fucking lemonade in life out here. And you guys are running with a narrative because you don't feel comfortable with the topic or having a rational fucking discussion about it. And your feelings are running all over a keyboard and putting a lot of pressure on a woman who doesn't need your feelings on top of hers right now. It's gross. I'm going to squeeze some asses and make some lemonade because there's some sour pusses out here. Leave that woman the fuck alone with how you feel and start thinking about how she feels, because Damien sure didn't give a fuck about how Melissa felt yesterday, and neither did half of her fucking chat. Read the room. How fucking gross. I didn't come in there on my fucking account and say a thing to start more shit for the poor woman for a reason. And then when Precious said, I'll just wait for RT. Don't worry about it. Because Miss didn't want to give her a box because she didn't need any more problems, man. She asked Charlie, Charlie's streaming me. The bitch is half slumped over her fucking iPad Weaponizing my name is an insult and telling me not to be offended. Like, what, bitch? And then you get busted with your Big John Sneaky crawling all over fucking Precious's page saving videos in the middle of all this, weirdo. God damn. Like, you all need to calm the fuck down. You're doing too much. He literally said he gave no fucks about Chelsea's baby child, and half of Missy's chat showed the same respect. Now, she might have too many feelings to tell you, but I ain't the one. You done was pissing Joey off, too. That man about threw his hands up and just fucking gave up yesterday. Ain't none of you happy. Missy could have went one way, half the people would be happy, and then the other half be yelling at her. She would have made another statement, and they would have flip-flopped on each other in the fucking chat in front of her face. You don't know what it feels like to sit behind that screen, and you just want her to block people. Damien wanted her to block me, too. And she didn't. Some of you felt some type of way. Some of you want to keep feeling some type of way. I suggest you go rub one out and go feel yourself for a little bit and see if that fucking brings up those dopamine levels. Just a little bit. We might need you, dude. Jesus fucking Christ. I need your guys' help. I'm not going to deal with Nicole's ass. I gave you all the access that I'm still dumping. Have fun. But Jesus fucking Christ, these people smoking whack crack. Everyone telling her what to do was not helpful. You are the problem. Whether you were well-intended or not, and I know a lot of you were reacting to her taking heat, and she was holding her own just fine. If her chat could have held their shit together, that would have been great. I know you guys are tired of seeing that woman attacked, but this is the best I have seen her handle pushback without coming unglued. You failed to recognize her growth in all of that. Like, you gave her no credit for her growth by telling her what to do. And honestly, that's one thing I told Precious when I went to her. I said, girl, I'll give you a platform. And we were talking about the way that you all were acting, not nasty, just like our hearts were breaking for her. You could see it in her face. And she didn't want to cause Missy no more pain. That's why she was yelling, come at me, leave that girl the fuck alone. And I know you guys are just tired of seeing her attacked. But please understand that your reaction leads to some of that. You running around the app doing what you do instead of staying in place and just supporting her adds to the problem. It fuels that fire. You are the drama. You are the drama. You brought her that drama by that reaction yesterday, whether you want to own that accountability or not, but you should reflect on it for the next time. Please. Not now. Read the room. Look at that woman's face and know she kept trying to tell you guys in the beginning. She didn't even know what the fuck was going on. And you all were blowing her up with it. You know what would have happened if you guys wouldn't have disrupted her day grieving with her best friend? She wouldn't have had to respond to that all day and be put through that. But oh God, behave yourself. Behave yourself, Colby. Oh, fuck. Are you there?
What's up, buddy?
What's up? I'm just out here starting shit on the internet as per
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, but it's with one. Yeah, I can hear you. It's with one of the biggest fucking common denominators, Nicole.
It is,
Nicole,
and the narratives.
Nicole is, yeah.
The narratives are getting bad. Like, she brought all these people together just to. Well, you know what it's like. That's what she did over there. Same shit.
Yeah. I just don't understand, like, why she keeps trying to get in between all these friends groups. It's
because there's a narrative. Okay, so listen to my theory. Listen to my theory. Just hear me out here, right? Watching all of this other shit unfold, we know back in 23, Ashland and Nicole were good friends, and then they fell
Right.
out. Why did Mac and Nicole fall out?
Because I mean, I don't really know why they fell out.
Well, somebody called CPS. Mac's
Well,
kids
that
got taken
and
care of.
her stalking ass behaviors. You know what I mean?
Well, Kissin was on the phone that day with Mac when CPS got there and removed his kids.
Oh, Nicole definitely.
That's why
called.
him. Yeah, well, that's why Mac has it out for Nicole. Who's in charge of Mac's affairs while he's in jail?
I have no idea.
Ashland and MJ were. Now it's just Ashland because they got divorced. Who's best friends with Ashland now? Johanna.
Yeah.
Yep. They all used to be besties with Tara. Look who's sitting with Tara now, and look who's not. You know what's up.
Yeah,
You know what's up.
she's just like me and Bless don't really get along, right? But
I played that call with MJ and Katrina, Nicole's husband's ex-wife. The next day is when all this shit busted out with Damien and Missy, because she's going around attacking every motherfucker.
What up, Jim? Yeah, that's crazy. I don't like I said, I don't really get along with Blessed, but the way he stepped in between Train and Blessed friendship, like that shit pissed me off. I ain't gonna lie. Like I can't even lie to you. That's some trifling shit. Because some people are more friends on here. You know, like Nicole's fucked Tara over I don't know how many times. And for her to allow like any
When we all were talking very briefly, and this shit started breaking out, and I started seeing it slide, I said, "You better be careful.
Yeah,
You better be careful. She's coming for you next.
absolutely.
You and Missy. She's going to take everybody out again, and then she's going to take one of her little mental health breaks." So, do you know how she's been running around? Oh, everybody's bullying me on the app because you wanted them to.
Yeah.
Because you wanted them to. So I went and posted that call on my backup account, the MJ call, because we can post 90-minute videos now. So I did.
There you go.
I'm not Missy's mom or sister.
Fuck kind of question is that? The audacity to even ask RT that.
No, Willow's been here for a while. She
Right,
was
but-
just asking a genuine question.
She said y'all look alike.
We do sometimes.
Who?
There are
What
times
Missy?
I get some shots of Missy, and I'm like, who is that?
Are we just talking about the same Missy?
Mm-hmm. No, like I don't take any offense to it, Willow. I don't. There are some like angles and faces and the way we act and mannerisms. No, I get it. I don't take any offense to that. I take no offense to that. I took offense to Charlie using my name to insult somebody last night and then telling me it wasn't an insult. And she wasn't like, "What? Charlie, I haven't had a problem with you. But because I'm willing to hear, her and Danny had no problem like allowing open dialogue on her platform a few weeks ago and having healthy discourse, right? And differences of opinions until they don't align with theirs. Oh, I've been doing great. We've been just deconstructing the drama and the narratives because these people are fucking crazy. They're definitely lit.
Do you still deal with Gruck?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we
would
fucking pulled his ass out last night. We sure did.
That's one thing I miss so much. And my wife is so into that AI shit now. Like,
Yep. We totally fucking like, mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. He's got all, like, Damien said something in a fucking live I was reviewing last night. I said, oh, wait, me and Grok had a discussion about this. I can just pull that open and replay it. Yeah, that was last night, girl. When me and Precious, like after we got done and I got home, I opened up my app And I look, and like the first thing is Train streaming Charlie, who's streaming me and Precious. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, Charlie? And her and Charlie were going back and forth. I wound up dropping Precious for a minute so I could hear what Charlie had to say because it was reverberating with all of us all streaming each other. And yeah, she tried to insult Precious by calling her RT Jr. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And then she tried to, and the problem is she was like talking really, really benzo slow, like 40 in reverse worse than Lala last night. Hey, Monster. Like, I haven't seen Charlie in this condition in a long time. You got Train taking drinks of alcohol, Charlie under the influence of something on live. What is wrong with you women? Like,
I think that we're all sitting with Missy and Willis again.
Well, that's Nicole. She brought everybody together
Right.
to bring peace and then blew everybody up.
So they don't get along with. I'm so lost. All the shit. First of all the shit that Nicole alone has talked on the both of them.
Well,
and then to be the one to bring the peace is crazy.
They've made their amends now, right? So if Missy and Joey choose to walk away, they look like the bad guys, right? So they just have to let Nicole wear herself out and do what she's going to do. They already know the game.
Yeah. I'm sure.
Are you blocked? Are you blocked? Are you still doing crazy shit on the internet?
You know, if RT don't like you, you ain't gonna be in here. I promise.
Now there's okay crazy, and then there's crazy crazy.
Yeah, I haven't been really on the app at all. I mean, every now and then.
Well, oh my God, that just like blows the hole in like Nicole's narrative that you and Deanna just want fucking gifts and you're jealous of everybody who gets gifts but you. That's what she said.
Bonkers.
That's literally what she said recently, yeah.
I mean, of course Nicole will say that, but Nicole knows damn well I don't need the money. Like whenever we are live, I
have the screenshots of when she made $5,000 pretty much off of Rainbow that one time.
Oh yeah. She's made hundreds, if not thousands of dollars on me.
People are not going to leave Melissa alone just because she's a high conflict character, right? And she knows that. If she wanted... I'm not even going to get into that story.
I mean, she can hold her own. Missy held her own for a long time. You know what I'm saying? When everybody was going at her before, she don't give a fuck what nobody's got to say about her.
She doesn't, but Chelsea's son just died.
Oh, shit.
Which is her best friend. She had a disabled child who passed away. So while all this drama was going on yesterday, these lovely people said, I don't give a fuck about your friend's dead child.
Oh, my
They
God.
wanted her to address what they were offended by from her statements. Yeah. That's what it was all about.
Now that Chelsea girl, she's the one that's always sitting in Missy's box, right? She's always in Missy. Yeah.
And Chelsea's young. She's about my daughter's age, but listening to her talk, you know, a lot of times you forget that she's young because of how fast she had to grow up and take on a lot of responsibility.
Yeah.
I'm like so over it. I'm just here to, like, if Damien wants to run his mouth and talk shit, bitch, he's 23. What I did with Grok last night was pulled him out and asked him what the age range is for males' maturity. It's 25 to 30. His balls still have to drop a little farther.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just troll the fuck out of him and expose the past of Nicole.
Who is Damien? What up, Allie?
Oh my God, he's a 23-year-old who has inserted himself out of fucking nowhere, who's judging all of us based on past clips that our enemies are running around giving him. So Suck My Left Hit's been out there.
Oh, my
Precious's
God.
Rebel Flag was the topic last night. Anything for content that my old moderators can weaponize. They also gave out my old email and password. Like, I still use that now and don't give, use two-factor authenticators.
Right.
Because I know that I gave that password out to somebody I no longer trust. Why haven't you logged in by now? Geniuses, do you think Damien, the techno wizard who doesn't even know how we screen record group calls these days, is going to fix that for you? Is that it?
Sounds like Damien needs slapped in the mouth.
Leanne Thomas and Angie need something else to do. Old hefty prune.
Wait, Rose? Leanne Thomas.
Yeah, Leanne Thomas is involved in running information over there on her fake accounts. Mm-hmm.
Stop it.
Oh, yeah, they're all working behind the scenes. Yeah. Talking to each other on Reddit like I can't tell who's who just by what they say and pick to argue about. Get the fuck out of here.
I want to have some fun with Mr. Damien.
It's LUHH period Damien with A's, not an E.
That's his TikTok name?
Damien.
Allie, remember that. LUHH period
Damien.
Yeah, we can have some fun with him.
He used to be friends with All Money, and then All Money kicked him to the curb because he talked to Perez Hilton. I don't know. It was fucking crazy. But All Money's involved in that shit too. You know how All Money's auntie now?
You said what?
Because I lecture him so much about his stupidity, he started calling me auntie.
Oh, yeah, I don't really give a fuck about All Money, nor
I don't either. And
I really want to have fun with this Damien kid. I think I'm gonna play with him a little bit.
You'll love him. He'll be perfect for you.
I think I'll hurt his feelings.
I think you need to. He might block you because he doesn't like his feelings hurt, even though that he preaches open dialogue.
Yeah, I mean, I have my own platform. It does pretty well, so.
Yeah, he thinks that we need numbers and clout from him, even though he just got here. And he's taking them off of us. Hey.
I want to learn more.
It's really weird. Him.
Yeah, I'm going to learn more about him.
You know that his block button says otherwise, Sammy. Obviously, his feelings are lots of hurt because while you claim that he doesn't give a fuck, he gave lots of fucks about Kidnapped and what he had to say and do for 2 hours while Damien sat for 16 talking shit yesterday. Do you hear yourself?
Sammy don't know me very well. Sammy, I can go back, pretty far and show you a lot of people that say they're. You sure
have a lot of confidence in somebody that just got here versus people who have been here with years of experience. That's like an apprentice coming onto a job site and telling the supervisor how to do his job, dear. Are you okay here?
Well, C. Smith, I haven't said anything about Missy or Willis. Nicole has Willis talking all types of shit, but listen, none of that affects me. I don't even pay that much attention. I do get absolute screenshots of everybody talking shit, but that stuff don't bother me like it used to. I'm too tied up in bettering not only myself, my health.
You were arguing with Mikey Monster. He has 7 people in his chat when I scroll through.
Mikey won't even let me in his chat. Mikey won't even let me in his chat.
Monster.
But I don't. Do I like Willis?
You are arguing with a man with a mental illness.
I don't like Willis.
No wonder you're going crazy.
I don't have a problem with Missy, really. I don't go back and forth with the shit that Willis is saying, like putting his face next to my wife's face.
I'm live like a child, and let her back up, and she continued. And she got me so agitated that I snapped at somebody in the chat whose comment that I read wrong with her intentions about the topic, because we were talking about family pulling CPAPs off. And then she's in the chat and said that, so I'd assume, well, her mom had also just died. Didn't realize that because I don't know the woman. Nicole's in my box screaming at me. I'm crashed out because I'm pissed by this point, right? Not hearing her. She drops out and goes live to start dragging me. Well, the woman stayed here. We worked it out. She left not offended, finds out Nicole's live, sends somebody over to tell me that she had nothing to do with that. And I know she didn't because she was here talking to me. She went over and told Nicole she wasn't offended, and Nicole went and played clips and ran a whole different narrative, leaving out her part of farting disgustingly in the box while I was doing real work that I do for a living.
That's fucking nasty.
She is. She's absolutely fucking horrendous. Yep. She was farting like a pig. That's what she keeps doing. And that's what she did in my box that caused me to crash out while I was talking to somebody in a hospital bed. Yep. And then wrote a whole new narrative on the app. I was done. Fuck you, Nicole. Now I see what you're doing. I know you too well. I've watched you too long. It's not going to work today, tomorrow. You might get people's attention for a minute. But how many times in the last 3.5 years were, I'm so sorry, RT, I should have listened. You were right. So, too many times now that I'm not taking any of you motherfuckers back. Stay gone. Hide on a sneaky. I don't want to hear from you. None of you I want back around me.
I seen a comment that you posted in one of her lives or some of your lives. You had said, so Colby's back to his old ways. I'm like, wait, what the fuck did I do?
Because of what she was saying.
Oh. Yeah, she's gonna
I
lie.
was like, what? So Colby's back to his old way? Because I haven't seen you. I just unfollowed everybody when everybody started fighting.
Right.
And I just never followed anybody back. Because I just
Definitely
didn't.
not back to
I really don't follow that many people. They're on a sneaky, and then I'll go in on my main if I see them live on the sneaky. And I feel like it, and I'm in the mood. Because if not, I'm bombarded with it in my FYP. And I like education and nature in Alaska.
April football mom.
That's my April. My old mod April.
Fuck yeah, I haven't seen her around for a while. I just had to go look. I'm doing good. Trying to get everything straight in my life. And that's really about it. But
You doing okay? Health
yeah. Health wise, I've lost a lot of weight. I'm just sore. Like,
Don't put that man's name in my fucking chat. Girl, he's like another Mac. No. Florida man is no different than Mac. He's ick. No. When he threatened to dox people's jobs and go after their real life when he didn't get agreed with over hair junkie, I had a problem.
well, I didn't have a problem with him until I found out he emailed somebody's school.
Yeah.
Um,
He's a Mac.
yeah, that's when I had a problem.
That's why I'm looking at all you guys going, what the fuck are you doing? Don't say that either. That's a Nicole phrase. Oh my God. Monster, snap out of it, girl. Oh my God, we're going to have to give you electroshock therapy. Somebody get her. Bring her to the infirmary, please. Oh, Lord. I'm glad he's in jail with the other one where they belong. Away from the internet.
Yeah.
That's not normal behavior, honey. You cannot go after somebody's life like that and terrorize and harass because they don't agree with you. And you, of all people, know how that feels. And that's what that man does. So to sit there by him and support that, girl, Florida man is ick. There's not a nice thing that comes out of that man's mouth, and he needs to stay away from AI. He does not understand its intent. He's gonna have to change everything about him.
I don't honestly. I don't think there will be any change with him.
No, he's gonna be the same when Mac gets out. I don't expect shit. I expect a whole bunch of mess of revenge.
I agree with you there.
Yeah, the two of them are going to be a dynamic duo together, is what I predict. If they're not already somehow doing that.
All right, well, I got to get off
I
here.
don't know, ask Monster.
I got to get off here. I got to get into work. So
Are you back to work at that job you don't have?
yeah, I mean, I've been back to work. I took 3
Not
weeks
according
off.
to Nicole, because that day,
I
that's
know.
what I was commenting to.
I know.
That's what she was talking about. You guys were getting jealous of anybody getting gifted besides you, and you were demanding it, like you were harassing people behind the scenes,
Oh
and
my
that you weren't
God!
working, and that Deanna, she had a bunch of things to say about Deanna too that day.
Of course.
But The
Yeah,
one where they
I took
retire-
3 weeks off because I had fucked my shoulder up again, and I didn't want to go back through surgery, so I let it heal rather than continuing to work. But yeah, I'm back.
Because that's lazy. Just like Joey, right? When he fell off the ladder and fucked up his. Yeah, that's.
Yeah. So, I mean, I went right back to work 2 months before I was supposed to after my surgery.
Which is insane.
It was fucking stupid, but
It was.
I have a family to support. You know what I'm saying? And our savings will only go so far. If we would have kept living off of our savings, we would have no savings. We have a mortgage.
Don't
We
you
have.
beg TikTok for your like water bill again?
That's fucking insane. Though my wife said it's easier to love me than to hate me.
A lot less energy. You got a new puppy. Oh, hey Belinda. Good morning, Susie. Oh, Nicole's sitting on that button again. Harassment! They're bullying me. They're bullying me.
She needs to go find a hobby.
This is it. It was grooming young boys before TikTok.
Yeah. I think if she still had that chance, she'd still do it.
She's still talking about mine. I played that call with MJ and Katrina, and Brady kept walking in and out here and there and hearing the crazy shit that MJ was saying. But I went into the bedroom when we got done, and John was in there, and I'm like, so son, the moral of that phone call is never trust a 480-pound woman who's doling out pills to young boys from broken homes because she's grooming you. And he's like, my back has a weight limit. Oh yeah, and that she wants you to call her mom. Forgot about that part. Mommy. Yeah, he said he's got a weight limit on his back. Not even my 15-year-old is interested in Nicole and her pills. So I just went live, and our favorite Facebook group, I just made sure that I used my TikTok studio, and I replayed that call and directed everybody to Chippewa Snitchawa. Do you know I had some local people from Sault Ste. Marie in here today who knew her because of my tags? Hi, Sperry.
All right, Eric, I'm gonna jump off here and get on the road.
All right, you behave yourself.
Always.
Don't give yourself in your location away. You might get swatted and doxxed if you take a nap.
They'll never know where I'm at. Well, they know my house. That's all they could do, though.
Well, that's all they're gonna do. Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll talk
May
to you
the
later.
odds be ever in your favor,
Always.
and just enjoy the show and have fun. Have fun. Go be the troll you are, guys. Crash outs are good at that. Nicole loves them. And she loves when they do it with the teacups back and forth and they just both talk shit from two different lives. Right? You got some good news. Uh-oh, Will just sent me a friend request. You still awake, John? Will just sent me a friend request. Oh, God. I'm wondering what the next thing incoming out of that is in messages. He probably saw my post in the respiratory break room. Somebody asked, has anybody worked at Matsu in Alaska? You can bet I filled in the blanks with the P3 fucking doctors and the one that unalived himself and all the other, and Natalie, the nurse manager over respiratory. Yeah, I had a lot to say. You could have seen that. And and then it was stay away from Bethel. Could be that. Could be that. Somebody else is going to have to do that. I'm not digging for nobody no more. I had everything out there for you guys, and there was all that shit to be had at your fucking fingertips. I am not, just like you told Missy what to do about Precious, you don't come here and tell me what I should do. Remember that. You should go do that work. Why should I take time out of my schedule to go do that? You think I just have a Rolodex and I can flip for it? Why do I got to do that? Is my question. Why does everybody come to me when they want something? I got no problem shit talking me over in another live. Not that I'm accusing you of doing that, but it's just questions for me. I'm out. Good luck with that. I'll post what I want that aligns with what I'm trying to get the point across of. I had all that out there. You could have downloaded that whole Google Drive to a fucking stick. I didn't say you did. I didn't say you did. But there was like several hundred people yesterday that did. And it goes along with the point that I was trying to make earlier. I'm sorry if you feel targeted. And that's exactly the appropriate thing that you should have done, Jennifer. Thank you for speaking up for this, because yesterday was mind-blowing. But no, I'm not going to be posting anything anymore unless it aligns with something I'm doing or speaking on my platform. I plan on deconstructing the drama these days. We're going to talk about it and like what's happening. And we'll probably have to get the classroom whiteboard out again, because the narratives get like really big, and we can just like make our own whiteboard on the wall there, and we can just keep up with the daily dose of drama in a more constructive way, where we can visualize the bullshit in the dumpster. That's cool. How are you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. So that's what we're going to start doing over here. And, you know, everybody's making fun of my little microphone, but like, that was the whole point. My chat paid for that, and the finger pointers and some other stuff over there, so I could go over there and teach, because they are here for my theatrics, or they were, until they fell for some narratives. It's okay. No, don't, like, I got you. Oh, yeah, well, do you know why she's streaming? I don't know how long you've been watching this morning. Don't feel sorry for saying anything, Jennifer. I wasn't trying to attack you. I just play off the chat and its speaking points. She was streaming all this because she's trying to get the chat to go with the narrative, because things are definitely not going their way over there. Yeah. She saw my name going across the screen in Gutter's chat because she thought she had run me off, because nobody's seen me anywhere on my main anywhere. I've been on my sneaky, try not to bring people heat. And speaking on intelligent topics. And then she started talking about her former mod, Jamie, and saying to the chat that Jamie was messaging Missy behind the scenes the entire time that she was a moderator, and she was just a spy. Lala, you owe that woman money. So she's trying to spin a narrative about me to feed to those weird-ass people who buy her bullshit right now. Yeah, we're just going to be over here logically talking about all of it, because she's out of her fucking mind. She's really bothered that I can talk to Gutter, I can talk to because I'm just a racist, right? Actions speak louder than words. You try to cancel words because you can't tolerate them. I'm going to slap you with a dictionary. Maybe I'll open up a thesaurus and we'll choose every possible fucking word and see which one that's the alternative that's approved for you. Hi, Precious, you get any rest, baby? Because I just don't feel, you know, just kind of like Damien, I just don't think you get it. I just don't think you understand how to critically think. I don't think Damien does either. Hey, Perfectly. I'm sure you're coming next. I don't know if you heard the crazy woman this morning. She had a lot to say about Jamie and me. because we were in Gutter's chat. You might be next. The desperation is showing. What I need everybody to do is just take a deep breath. Just take a deep breath. Missy needs to be able to breathe. Like yesterday was fucking intense, and I feel heartbroken this morning after she reset when she got banned for calling me a racist. Right after the reset. She started in a little bit before she got nannered because she saw me in Gutter's chat when I come in. Started running her mouth about me. Started about Jamie and then it's like, I'm going to bite my tongue. And then when she reset, it was all about Jamie. Jamie didn't do shit. And you owe her $60. But she was a spy for Missy the whole time, but loaned you money? Like, it's so weird. I know. I know you have. I'm sure she'll attack Angel too, just like she did. You know what I mean? Like, it's just disgusting. I am not streaming her no more. I haven't streamed her. Not since she went on vacation. So why are you still pressed? We're going to have calm, deconstructing the drama conversations over here. I did find, hold on, for Missy's chat. They'll understand what this is. I found a video that you guys, yeah, that way. Exactly that way. Isn't that weird how that happens? Let's see here. Let's just head back over to Gail's page.
Pay for French tips. The same way you ain't got money to pay for your kids.
This was the video they were looking for yesterday.
All that time talking about me, but you won't even come talk to me. Let's talk about facts. You said you stand with the victim, yet you brought Jordan Barnett up, who is a person that literally makes jokes about raping children, raping families, exposing social security.
I try to also, Jennifer, because if you're only looking for negative, that's all you're going to have around you. Rocket Girl, you can fuck all the way off and hold on. Bitch, you gone. Hold on. You think you're doing something, Rocket Girl? You got a 3-year-old username and password. You want to get in the box and show me my deep, dark secrets, you little cunt? That shit's so fucking old, it ain't shit. Oh, look at you. Watch me block you right the fuck out of here. Bye, cunt. Gotcha. Let's get the next ones. Oh shit, am I on my fucking backup? I am. Hold on a second. Wondering why it wasn't flying across the screen. Yeah, that fucking Rocket Girl. She's the one who went over there, was giving all my fucking username and passwords out. I was told it's Damien. But he's got a 3-year-old fucking password that he thinks he's doing something with. Like, I don't fucking use authenticator apps. Bye, bitch. Yeah, I was reading some screenshots that were sent to me from Missy's chat yesterday. Stephanie said something about it. Obviously, I would have noticed if somebody was trying to hack into my shit. it would have notified me, and you don't have Google phones to fucking get in. I'm just going down the list and blocking every fake ass fucking Rocket Girl account. All right, girl, try another one. So many fake accounts. You're so crazy. You're so crazy and butthurt that didn't work for you, huh? Okay, let's go back now.
I really do appreciate all y'all.
Sorry. Saw that little miserable heifer come in the fucking door and gotcha.
You gonna make sure you listen when Daddy speak. Everybody gonna clip this and send it to you. Oh my God, look, he's crashing out. He's crashing out. Fuck you. Fuck your family.
Oh
Fuck
yeah,
your
he's
mom.
talking about that whole left tit shit from 3.5 years ago, trying to keep more shit going on the app. Fuck him.
Have you as a father.
That's
Nobody's
all
gonna
he's
worry
got.
about you when you pass the fuck away, dog. So make it fast, please. Who the fuck? You acting like I'm so ungangster, bitch. Come do something. Oh my soul, come do something.
Remember everybody like Joey referencing this yesterday? Which clip was it? Missy said, I think it was yeah, she was right.
Take this shit off TikTok and come do something. Why are we talking about it? I don't talk about what I would do to you in real life, because fuck that. There's no point. Let's put on a show. If I'm all about clicks and views, then so are you. Let's go get some clicks and views.
Seems like that's all you were looking for yesterday, you little fucker. 16 hours on live.
You got all this money, right? Why don't you use it to get a ticket and come get your ass touched? Since that's what you're into, all you be talking about is how gay I am and how much you love me. So you trying to fuck or fight, bruh? For my soul. Yo, ass sit over there. Nobody gets off this ass and they go, yeah, kidnap.
On my soul. Sir, I don't think you've identified what the soul is yet. Which is why I specialize in no, I didn't, but I understand where you're coming from in the chat. Your soul never dies. And your karmic debt is racking up. Hey, Charlie, I saw you use my phrase, karmic debt, for somebody who talks shit and uses my name as a fucking insult to somebody. You sure like to take my words and use them as your own to weaponize. You see how that works? Anyway, the karmic debt you are racking up with all of this negative energy you are putting into the universe and accusations and narratives, that soul is going to pay that karmic debt for several lifetimes. And I don't know what karma you are going to suffer because of what you have done, but you should stop and learn a little bit more about Hinduism and the soul and the universe, because you are so fucking misguided. Yeah.
By the feds is my creator, bitch. You're a random dead homie. Lose this motherfucking shit.
You're a fucking random. Imagine you calling some. Hey, that car that we passed on fire is made it to the Fairbanks fucking group. It says, thanks to whoever did that, I owe you a 12-pack of beer. It overheated and caught the whole fucking car on fire? Are you serious? Oh my God. Lord bless it. Okay, sorry. Wow.
Right now, come back 10 times stronger and still have more motion than you. You got 27 running my name into the ground. I got 400 talking my shit. We are not the same, bro. You're just mad because I'm younger. I'm sick.
And Missy pulled those kind of numbers long before you got here. And Lala, quit telling your chat that Gutter is losing people. He's on his fucking backup, bitch.
And bro, on my soul, if your bitch was be in my DMs just like every other bitch in your community. Stop playing my name.
Like every other bitch. So women are bitches to you. Bitches and hoes? Yeah? You a chauvinist? Misogynist? Do you know those words? Women are bitches. What? Because we have a more fully formed frontal lobe and can critically think better than most men? We're more patient, so they teach us to TIG weld before you? Do you even know what TIG welding is? Probably not. Just wait till we get to those fingernails again.
Stop doing that shit, bro. Stop doing that shit. Stop acting like you gangster out this bitch, because you not. You did bedtime like you tough. I promise you not bulletproof. Come catch a fucking body. You listen to All Money so much, but yet All Money was the same one that just told everybody you never know when somebody got a fucking Glock or AR piece in their crib. So let me tell you something, bro. Keep playing my fucking name and keep coming outside. That's all I want you to do. Keep speaking on my name and then come prove everything you possibly could possibly say.
The First Amendment is a cornerstone of the U.S. Constitution, ratified in 1791 as part of the Bill of Rights. Yeah. It prevents the government from restricting fundamental human rights, religion, expression, assembly, and the right to petition. It guarantees 5 core freedoms. Freedom of religion. See, I can feel free to practice Hinduism and not believe in good and evil, and believe instead of good and like positive and negative karma. Yeah, see, that's my freedom. You can't tell me what to believe in or that it's right and wrong. And especially since it's older than the Bible that you quote all the fucking time, I tend to reference the older texts. Thank you. The government cannot establish a national religion or treat one religion preferentially, even though it does. Free exercise clause. The government cannot interfere with an individual's practice of their religion, and neither can Damien. Freedom of speech. Here's where you need to pay attention. Kidnap don't got to do shit and prove nothing to you. He's got a freedom of speech. Protects your right to express thoughts. You suck. Ideas. This is bullshit. This is like drama and a narrative. And social justice warriors in the fucking modern era, and opinions without fear of government censorship or retaliation. But you want him to go to jail over his speech because you don't like it. There is a difference between hate speech and speech that we hate. Okay, Damien? Covers both spoken and written words, as well as symbolic speech, like burning a flag. You might not like it. It might be distasteful, not illegal. Right? Right. You can't cancel that, Damien. You cannot cancel the First Amendment, sir. Did you graduate? It only protects you from government censorship. Private companies and employers are not bound. Makes sense. Freedom of the press allows journalists and media outlets to report, investigate. Do you know what investigate means? It means you're allowed to ask questions of people that you might not find tasteful. I might not like what they have done, but I'm still curious. I might want to know why. What happened? It's called investigating. You don't like anybody digging into the truth because then it exposes that your narrative is bullshit. And you can't sit here on your moral fucking... It's almost like you're standing on the compass at this point, and preach to people from your pulpit. Well, you can, but we all laugh at you at this point. and criticize government actions without government censorship or intimidation. But you feel as an influencer on this app that you can come out here and intimidate people when our government's not allowed to do it? You think very fucking highly of yourself, Damien. Freedom to assemble. I can assemble here on TikTok and protest your bullshit. Protects the right of people to gather peacefully in public. We're sitting here peacefully having an open discourse and dialogue that you claim that you do, but you're a complete fucking hypocrite and block anybody who doesn't agree with you. I block accusatory people. People that come in here writing a narrative before they even ask a question. Yeah, those are the ones that get blocked here because you're not here to learn. You ain't here to learn shit. For protests, marches, or association with groups you might not like that are allowed to exist, like the KKK and the anti-Semitic groups and all that other great shit that you can't tell the difference between. You think they're all the same and that they're synonymous. White supremacy is not anti-Semitism and it's not the KKK. They all have three very distinct, different missions in life. But you group them all as one because you're uneducated and lovey-dovey. I told you numerous times, and Grok can tell you too, ignorance is just a lack of education. You took severe offense to me calling you ignorant, which was just you were lacking the knowledge that Precious also has biracial children, which was what you were standing 10 toes down on your argument on. When I informed you that she was the mother, just like you, of biracial children, and Danny, and no different than any one of those two women that you're trying to create a conflict with in your mind, you then doubled down on your argument and had no excuse for your argument now, and you blocked me. You were no longer ignorant at that point because you were educated. Your behavior was bullshit and immature. Instead, you went to the internet, told Missy I was a psycho, and that you supported me. You supported a psycho. It seems like you're just mad because I corrected your error and it didn't go your way. And then you went and threw a fit in Missy's chat like Missy even knows what I did. Do you think I just run and send Missy every message that I send to people and plead my case in her inbox? Do you think I do that? That's weird. Why would I run to Missy and prove anything that you guys are saying unless she comes to ask me? That looks like guilty. She's overwhelmed with bullshit right now, and you just want to add more lovey-dovey? That's not very loving. That's a real shitty thing to do. Yeah.
End of story. I came back to this app because I was too busy on another app where I had more motion than you have on this app, and I was like,
nope,
not
not that
show
one.
Everybody how much I don't give a fuck. You're not about the victims.
That
you don't talk
lovey-dovey
about
there.
facts. If anything I said wasn't true, then you would have clocked me in my shit. But you didn't.
No.
You want to
The
do this
lovey-dovey
drama
one.
petty shit because you think you came out a new person.
Oh, it's on the video on my profile. Lovey-dovey.
You acting like I'm G. I am not G. I do not gangbang. I do not have
There it is, right there. 3 minutes and 15 seconds into that video on Gail's Gotcha was the quote that Melissa and Joey were looking for. Right here.
I don't know how to tell you that any more than I already had.
Let me help you out.
Pussy, blah, blah, blah. You acting like I'm G. Bitch, I am not G. I do not gangbang. I don't know how to tell you that any more than I already have. I do not gangbang. Okay? I got people that I hang with that I love that I would catch a body for the gangbang. And they respect me, and I don't need a flag to catch a motherfucking top if the time comes. But see, this is why I know you're not real gangster and you're not a bully and you don't do this shit. Because it doesn't matter. And the hood teaches you this shit. It doesn't matter what somebody look like. If they want to take a life, they're going to take a life. If they want to hurt you, they're going to hurt you. Sugar Sean O'Malley is a skinny-ass white boy with some colorful hair. That boy would put both of us on stilts at the same time. Anybody that's gangster knows that. It's not about what you look like. It's not about what you rep. It's about how angry you are.
That right there is what I took to Grok when I heard that statement. It's not about how angry you are. Anger blinds you. It puts blinders on. You get tunnel vision and you don't see what's coming around you because you're so wrapped up in that emotion of just anger that you can't see anything else. The streets, you will die if you operate on anger on the streets. You're a loose cannon and a liability. This motherfucker's giving you deadly advice. I don't know what streets you came from, but the streets of Detroit, you'd be dead. Chicago
It's not
too.
about the size of the dog. It's about the fight in the dog. And you ain't got none of that.
You don't have any street smarts either, sir. You are young, dumb, and full of cum. You have no idea the art of hustle. You haven't even mastered it yet. You haven't even mastered masturbation, for that matter, at 23. Very wet behind the ears. Yeah, ATL, he'd never fucking last. That mouth, oh, dude. When I was in Knoxville, they were driving railroad spikes through kneecaps as snitches. Like, what the fuck? You are not original in any of your thoughts, your words, and you weren't even born pretty much around that time. You don't even know. You have no context. You have modern day gangsters. Yes, Knoxville, Tennessee. Back in like 03, 04. Oh yeah, it was pretty bad in the hood there. Used to live right on the other side of Holston Hills. Those were the days. Anyway, if you're on the streets, you better be smart. You better be wise. You better not be reactive. Gangsters, mobsters, those people started like in Michigan, New York, my guy. Oh, were you? Yeah, I lived there since my daughter was born. None of that is true on the streets. Maybe for your modern day skinny jean gangsters, yeah, but not for the critically thinking mobsters who used to run businesses and unions. What? Are you okay?
The only thing that you've ever had was the dog that you was selling that inevitably kill people because you selling stepped on shit like a low-life drug addict. You're not a real trapper. You're not a real gangster. You're not making the money you acting like you was making. Bitch, you are selling stepped-on product and nobody respects that. You are making...
So we're supposed to respect Damien because his product on the streets would be... No, that is 100% correct perfectly. No real gangster would even be on the internet doing this, talking shit. You move in silence. Gangsters move in silence. That's why I just cannot interact with these people no more.
People sick, not high. That's why two people that you were dealing with immediately passed.
Damien, in about 10 years, you're going to look 20 years older than people 20 years your senior because of those drugs that you guys sell. Sick, not high. But won't they get dope sick for that high when they don't have any? And they'll still be sick and chasing a bigger high. This is why people ripped you apart yesterday due to your views on addiction. Because of that right there. Your drugs are more potent, which means the high and the dope sickness is even worse. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Well, you just sit there and tell somebody to put it in their arm because you didn't like what they said to you. You didn't like what I said back to somebody trying to incarcerate me for child SA. That wasn't true. You didn't like my reaction and we don't like yours. But then you tried to like circle jerk around all that yesterday when people like confronted you with your hypocrisies. Well, that's not my phrase. Duke Darien. Are you okay? Do you need the nurse's line? That's his. That's where I get it from. You should go check him out. He's from Michigan too. Really awesome guy. Advocates for his patients at the healthcare insurance company real well.
Away after you got locked up after dealing with
He's got merch that says that.
That's why when you was selling drugs, you was dealing with girls right out of high school acting like you're not a pedophile. That's why every time you run your fucking mouth.
But you selling drugs to people at 14 in school is okay? Boys like you were chasing older women at that time too.
We got receipts to clock that you are not who you say you are. All money only keeps you on his dick because you and his agency and be helping him out. Nobody's worried about you. You're not entertainment value. Let's talk about the private conversations me and All Money had, where you said you're really not fucking entertaining, but yet you're just starting.
Send that to
If
me.
All Money's a real ass G, send that to him and tell him I said it. That's fact. You're not entertaining.
Cartel is an oak, and you never see them. Real gangsters are invisible. They don't stand out here on the street with a microphone talking shit on the internet. The only reason this fucker is on the internet talking shit about the streets is because he ain't shit on them. Same thing with Babysat and Matt Powell. You don't draw attention to yourself like that on the streets.
Entertaining, bro. And nobody looks at you and says you're entertaining, bro. Not even your own fucking agency.
Well, that's true.
So stop acting like I'm the problem in this bitch. Because I'm not. You keep speaking on my fucking name, but yet you have yet to show one fucking receipt. Nobody said.
Your receipts are cherry-picked clips years out of context that you refuse to allow anybody to elaborate on without spinning a narrative that you weren't present for.
When that J-Man came in my box, that it was factual. He came in my box naturally. I don't give a fuck if somebody sent him or not. You acting like I publicized him. I publicized him and put him in my box because he said he had a story. I'm not like you. I don't hear shit and immediately run with the facts.
That means you're a tabloid page. You're not an exposing page. That's like 2 minutes after the last statement. It's like 5 minutes and 15 seconds when he starts this. You literally just said, I'm not like you. I don't go live and immediately run with the facts. You run with rumors. And then you expect your chat to do their own research, but they go harass people on your behalf. Was anybody in Charlie's box or live last night when Missy and Joey went over? How did that end? I missed it. How did it end with all of this? He's a huge liability. Especially to anybody on the streets with his mouth. But they're probably still going to harass Precious and make it a whole issue that she's in Missy's chat. Got it. But she did. She did, Leisha. She did. You are not putting into context what it's like being on the other side of the screen, trying to read this, hear that, pay attention to shit going on in your house. You assume a lot on the other side of that screen. Just like Missy used to assume I was responding to current comments when I was 15 minutes back in the very beginning of my lives out here. Remember that? Yeah. You assume an awful lot. Oh, that's what they concluded. Okay, I got you. Because I'm like, gosh darn, girl. I got you. That's what they said. 10-4. And they are going to double down on that because they don't have an argument. Charlie's ADHD. Okay, so let me just pose this to you. So they're using that argument that Missy should have said something. Missy's like, I didn't hear it, right? Just like Charlie didn't see Precious request the box 5 times tonight and get declined by one of the mods. So you didn't see it happen, but it actually happened. She requested that box and your mod denied it. And you can double down on that you didn't see it. But Melissa wasn't allowed to say that in the same type of scenario where there was a lot of chaos going on that day. See what they do there? It's okay for them, but not for her.
But then he started talking about.
I think she did great yesterday. I think she did great.
All of a sudden, I called him out on bullshit. But after that knowledge, not once did I have a civil conversation with him. You did.
So you claim willful ignorance so you can talk to distasteful people until you determine if they're tasteful or not for the audience and to sell them the right way. And then if you don't like them or it's bad, then you don't box it. Get the fuck out of here. At least just own who you are. If you're a curious motherfucker and you want to investigate things, just go do it. You don't have to answer to people on the internet. It was a huge mess. It was a setup. And I feel that Nicole is behind all of it. This goes all the way back to like Johanna, Ashland, MJ, Mac. You know, because everybody forgets that Nicole made that CPS call that got Mac's kids taken away. Mac holds that against Nicole. That's why he hates her. And I think if I was sitting in jail, spiraled out after losing my kids, I would be sitting in jail making sure that bitch's life was a living hell. You betcha. And Ashland and MJ are running his shit. They're divorced now. Johanna and Ashland both used to be good friends with Tara. Used to. They're best friends now. Are you guys putting anything together yet about what's really going on here? Right in front of your fucking face while you do all the dirty work for Nicole, harassing Melissa and everybody else on the app? Is that what you want to do today? Because you are Nicole's little toys now. You're doing her bidding to protect her from the heat that's coming, that she knows she's getting busted out on again. This is what she does. It's what she's good at. She's a master manipulator.
So who's really for the victim? Who's really for the victim?
Who's really for the kids?
Since you're so gangster and I got French tips, I got one question for you. Name one time French tips.
Is that why you can't throw hands? Hold on.
Have ever stopped an ARP from busting his.
Why can't you throw hands? Why is it always weapons? Is it because of the French tips? I feel it's because of the French tips. I feel like you can make a better fist if you could close your hand all the way and not dig into your palm. But I feel that's why you hide behind a weapon, is because your hand's so small. You got them tiny little hands. Like, look how dainty you're holding your microphone right now. Just look at him. It's so cute. Look at that little hand. And that big old microphone. So dainty. They're so tiny. I got bigger, manlier hands than he does. It's because I did things like automotive mechanics and welding, which is how I quit chewing my nails. He needed nail polish. May I suggest a blue-collar trade, getting your hands dirty? Just once? Never have I ever had hands that look like that. Dainty Damien, I like it.
Somebody breaking in their crib? You can't. Name one time that French tips were on the decline rate for why you can't buy TTA and TTI canics. You can't.
Well, they are definitely on the decline rate of like how effective your retaliative defensive mechanisms would be if somebody clocked your shit in real life. They would definitely impair your ability to respond. They definitely wouldn't help you on a keyboard in real life, in a parking lot, behind a nice dark.
Can't. Name one time when French Tip stopped you from pressing the button on that Glock 19. You can't. So stop acting like what motherfuckers look like determines how fucking hard.
Could you see Coral making a fist? She'd probably be like, yeah, that's impossible. I bet you her nails would probably impede her ability to get it through that hole. Do you ever go back and just listen to yourselves when you crash out like this? I know I listen to myself and I'm like, oh my God.
Hard they are. Because I promise with my soul, this motherfucker is not gangster. This motherfucker is not like that. You hit a little bit of weight, and now you think you like that. On my soul, I promise you not. It don't matter how big somebody is. It don't matter how it really fucking don't. But why are you listening to me? Bitch, come prove I'm wrong.
Why is anybody listening to you for 16 fucking hours a day is beyond me. You have apparently never cracked open a philosophy book, a grammar book. He's still on? Dude. What kind of rugs are y'all passing around behind the scenes? You still dealing? Seems like it. My ass would
Stop
get hurt.
doing this old head shit. I'm tired of all you old generic ass motherfuckers talking the same shit when you go live. Nobody's reporting.
Old generic ass motherfuckers. Theory? No, I did not say Siri. Get the fuck out of here. History? Critical thinking. These are all generic ass motherfucking things. I'm sorry. I've got four degrees. I had to write essays and case studies with this generic shit.
On your page because they don't want to hear the truth. Not how that works. You're getting reported because you're talking shit on an account that's got no motion, so TikTok don't care about you. I've been at this for 11 minutes straight, not a single.
I've been live for how long talking cash shit? I got 7.9K taps because I don't encourage my people to sit here all day and waste their fucking time. Go about your day and just listen. I had 200 people in here. Chats, talking when they feel like it. And guess what?
Restriction. You know why? Because they respect the account. Same reason why all money do it. Same reason why big creators can get away.
Only I don't beg for your money.
You're a fucking
See?
deadbeat random.
These people are crazy. I really wish Mr. Benander was still alive. I would love to pick his brain. The shit he would have to say right now. He'd be like Ebenezer fucking Scrooge with a master's degree. Yeah, I don't expect you guys to have to do any of that here. I want to have real dialogue. If people have a question, I'd like to be able to calmly answer it without being like, ah! Somebody farting in my box, like, while I'm... That's what happened, though, John. Could you imagine what... Let me just set the scenario. Guy's got double pneumonia, stage 4 COPD on 4 liters of home oxygen, sitting in the hospital, freaking out about walking pneumonia, because you know how bad that can be. And he's got rotator cuff surgery right now. He's freaking out about his surgery. And this bitch is up in my box farting. Could you imagine talking to a patient while somebody in the next bed was farting through what you're trying to teach your patient and laughing? No words. Yeah, I crashed out. Yeah. I will never throw you out for now. I might beg you to tap if like Nicole's really busy with her fingers. But I encourage everybody to just listen, be active. I'm not see because like when everybody's engaged like that, it's because it's an emotional, chaotic event. I'd rather have a cool, calm discussion, laugh a little bit, and leave everybody feeling good. How many people left feeling like shit from that live last night? How many had to leave numerous times? You fell asleep because you were wore the fuck out from it. Yeah, see, that's a lot of people. And that's okay. Protect your peace however you need to. But that's intense. I don't want people walking away feeling like that. I want to talk about how you felt watching all that and like deconstruct it. I hurt for her too. My heart was breaking. Ultimately, she made the choice to stay, but either, you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. You know what I mean? Like, you could have got off live and the chaos, like, I just let the world burn down and put the phone down. I just don't care. But her people that do care were blowing her up. They were. Probably should have just waited on that, guys. Think of how she's feeling. It was just going in circles. And it's going to continue that way because Nicole's got a story to spin.
Random. All your random ass old women in your chat that's 3 farts away from a heart attack farting dust out after they eat meatballs is never.
I still feel that he was manifesting Nicole when he was saying all that.
Don't hurt my feelings. I promise I'm doing better than you, your grandson, your daddy, and your fucking husband combined. Tell your ass to get up off my dick unless you want to ride it. If you want to ride it, say that instead of trying to ride it subliminally. What the fuck is wrong?
That's not the word you were looking for. Yes. It was an emotional casino, wasn't it? It was an emotional casino in action. And this is what people are looking for, Sandy. This is insane. This kid's 23 fucking years old, walking around telling all of us what to do based on clips he's gotten from our enemies on this app 3 years ago. He's 23.
With y'all. Nobody cares about your feelings, Pee-wee.
And nobody cares about your fucking feelings about what you think you saw in a clip that you didn't experience from Melissa's end. Because he's a giant baby. He needs his diaper changed. He needs a bottle. His brain is not even fully developed. Men mature between ages 25 and 30 is their peak testosterone. Their prefrontal cortex is formed. That's why his thoughts are good. He's going in the right direction, but he gets lost because he doesn't have the age and wisdom and maturity to go with that yet. He is the one. He reminds me of facts, not feelings. Like they would both look real cute and clown. And you know what? They're both tiny little dudes. Short man complex. You have no machismo.
What's wrong with you? Like dead ass, what's wrong with you? Running your motherfucking mouth like somebody give a fuck. You need to brush your teeth.
Did you do that at all yesterday in the 16 hours you were live?
Like motherfuckers will never step to me. Y'all can sit here and try to troll as much as you want, but you won't even have a conversation with me. Why do we think you're...
Because you won't have a conversation with anybody that you find distasteful, and suddenly you find a reason to find them distasteful when you look at them and find them intimidating. And their vocabulary is bigger than yours. Why does he talk like this? Because it brings him numbers and attention. He's talking about kidnapped by the feds, which deserves every bit of this, but his points after yesterday are lost.
Gangster. And also, not French tips. Real nails. You want to look at them? Real nails. These are real nails. I just need to cut them.
You should. You could do more work.
I just need to cut them. You're just mad because my nails started growing. I don't know what to tell you. They're just real nails. This is real. This is biology, bro.
Do you know what causes nail growth? Stimulation. Shit on it, like typing on a keyboard. You'll notice that your toenails don't grow as long in the summer if you're wearing sandals and flip-flops because they're not rubbing on your tennis shoes. Stimulation. My nails grow a gabillion times faster when I have to work at a computer all the time. They drive me crazy. I'm constantly filing them down because I could stab a motherfucker with them. They're sharp and they're strong and they shatter. Only I quit chewing mine thanks to automotive mechanics,
Biology.
which is a class you didn't take either.
It's real. Let me explain something, bro. Regardless of people coming in on the For You page that have no idea what the fuck I'm doing, or if people coming in
Likewise.
to watch me because y'all know damn well I'm more entertaining than your favorite creator sitting on the screen acting like he's big bad Billy badass. I'll tell you something. There's a reason why you're here. There's a reason why you won't go here, and there's a reason why if you do go here, you won't stay.
Because they're here for drama. They're chasing dopamine.
You don't do content. You're not like that. You've never been like that. You acting like you gangster because you sold drugs. All you did was pick up a product and take some money in return. You wasn't like that. Stop acting.
So, like, real dealers have to deal with things just like trucking industry, distribution, retail. It's a whole operation. It's still a business, just an illegal one. You seem to minimize the skills that it takes in that. I've seen a lot of reformed rug dealers from the streets become very successful salespeople for a reason.
Nobody, stop doing this shit to yourself. Make yourself look bad. Instead, maybe you should come to me and ask me how the fuck did you get so much motion so fucking fast? Because you will never touch it.
Internet clout is not street cred. It's not real life cred. It doesn't translate. You can't put that on a resume. TikTok traction doesn't translate to real life resumes. What? If you put influencer on your resume, guess what? You can.
You will never touch it. I'm going to get really disrespectful.
Let's go and get. Do not hire.
Everything I love, I'm going to get really disrespectful.
Okay.
How long am I allowed to talk shit, let people talk shit about me before I start really pressing the point?
Oh, I have the same question. I asked it yesterday. Only you're allowed to, based on your narratives, because I'm a piece of shit and everybody else is a piece of shit. I think you're a cheap piece of shit. So therefore, I'm going to talk shit on you too. And I don't give a fuck what you say. How long do I have to put up with it? How long does Melissa have to put up with it? How long does Precious have to put up with it? As long as you're deconstructing narratives over there or writing them, fuck you. With a Buffalo Soldier horse.
I tried so long to keep it about the facts. I tried so long to keep it about everything we was talking about.
Wait. You keep it about the facts, but you're not like us and run to the internet with rumors before checking facts? Like the media. That's what CNN and everybody else does. They run to the internet and post a headline And they don't worry about accurate details. They'll go back and fix that later. So you're operating like a media outlet? Fake news? We'll fix it later, but nobody ever... People always remember the sensational story first, right? Misinformation spreads 10 times faster than the truth. So if you lead with misinformation, who is... People like me digging for it, right? But everybody else silences that. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to pay attention to it. They don't want to play it. They don't want to clip it. They don't want to give any accountability. Yeah. That's how that works.
Try so long.
Where's your
But
fucking
how far
bottle?
do we go until we start getting fucking diabolical? You know what I'm...
About right now, motherfucker. I'm going to get real diabolical and real offensive to your fucking ears. You're going to hate me. I love that for you. It's going to hurt.
How many times are you going to put words in my mouth before they start coming out my fucking mouth?
Okay. Let's work together on this, Damien. You should restate that as the only thing you people want to hear is your words coming out of my mouth. And if you weren't talking so fast and racing through your thoughts, you could have reconstructed that thought a little bit better.
Dead homies. Like, how long? Because if you really want to talk gangster and you really want to act Billy Badass and you want to keep doing IRL shit, I'm going to show you.
How long does Missy have to keep answering the shit from the past to new people who run to the internet with rumors 10 times faster than the truth? Or Joey? How long do they have to suffer?
What it's like IRL. Fuck your dead relatives. Fuck your family. Fuck everybody you love. How?
Fuck your narrative on racism. We define it differently. We're 20 years older than your fucking ass. Been through a lot more life than you have.
How IRL do you want to go? Like, if you want to get nasty and vulgar in this bitch, let's do it. Let's do it. How long are we gonna keep doing this bullshit? And how long do I gotta wait until it's about time for me to spaz on your ass?
So how come you can spaz and I can't? Again, is it because I'm a woman? Is it because I'm a woman? Is it your misogyny? Is that what's kicking in? These are weird arguments, aren't they?
You're baiting a response. You're rage baiting for me to respond.
God damn, like I just got to pause it. You did that all day yesterday for content, and you at 6:02 a.m. went live and said that. It's going to be a day. I'm going to stir up some shit pretty much is what you said. And then continue to do so for a mandatory overtime hospital shift amount of hours. He has never gotten into a real fight. His mama might have bitch slapped him. His granny needs to backhand his ass.
And now I'm finally responding. Get your clips in and post my face so maybe you get a few extra likes or something. Your content is you revolved around being locked up. Brother, nobody gives a fuck. I don't know how to tell you that disrespectfully or respectfully. Just take it face value. Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody.
I've heard a lot of all of our words from Outlet Trapper. That's his word. And Missy, if there's a lot of stuff going on, she's like me. She'll tune something out. It'll be absent-minded. You know, it might look like you should know what the fuck is going on, but if you're reading and trying to concentrate, you miss what people are saying. It's natural. It's the way the brain works. Especially when you got something on your mind like your best friend's child passing away. Yeah, she has said this, like, it's okay for Charlie not to see Precious request a box 5 times, but Missy not to hear that is just completely unbelievable. It's a narrative. Girl, if he came to our town, you remember what I did to Tommy Boy in fucking school? Shit. Man.
Nobody slept different because you went to prison. Nobody slept different because how your food tasted on a Thursday in federal prison. Nobody gives a fuck, cornball. There's a reason why you on a new account now, because everything else fucking sucks. You don't know what you're doing with content. You don't stand for fucking victims. If you did, then why are you still with All Money? Why are we all acting like that's not a question? I still challenge everybody to answer that on y'all side. Why are we still with All Money? Why are you still friends with?
When I knew she had his ass is when he said, you can't even name one thing. And then she named 3 and he still kept saying, you can't name anything. But she kept saying, but I already did. And then he changed the subject again for the 9 millionth time. That's when I left. I'm done. Seen enough. Yep. When he kept saying she couldn't name anything, even after repeatedly naming thing after thing after thing. Yeah. He asked for 3 from the day before. Oh, he kept saying, that's from today. No, she wasn't on today. She didn't see shit today. That was all from yesterday that you're demanding. Your day just ran together because you've been live for 16 fucking hours, you fiend. Yeah, you had an Alaska problem. 24 hours of daylight. Oops.
The Four Boys.
I
Why
was
are you still
done.
sitting at that table? They had a tier 3 RSO sitting at their motherfucking table feeding them money every goddamn day, and that wasn't a problem? Or is it because he's fucking dead now? Let's talk about the shit that nobody wants to talk about. Let's talk about the hard shit.
He's so delirious.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the hard conversation that y'all don't want to talk about.
He needs to go back to Twitch
right.
or whatever. Sit over there and play some video games for a while. Well, that's his job.
Right.
That's his job, is to fast talk you, right? It's just like a fast talking salesman at a car lot trying to talk you into the most expensive model of something you don't want. You just want to get away. He gives you the creeps, doesn't he? Why are you talking like this? Why do you do this to people? Because that's your job. You're being paid to. These apps are funded by advertisers. Who is one of the largest people to fund this shit? Media outlets. If they are trying to paint a narrative in the news to go along like with the WNBA, you're seeing Caitlin Clark and the WNBA right now and Sophie Cunningham. And there's a white versus, or black versus white, actually. It's the black women pissed off at the white women for promoting the WNBA to its popularity and not them. There is white racism going on in the NBA right now. So why do you think racism is a hot topic on the app? Because the media outlets are paying to make it that way. It's real simple. Why would I be mad? I have a job. I don't need money on this app. You should go check out TickLeaf and see how much I don't make. I don't need to. I work. I don't have to prove that to you. The proof is in the lack of receipts and what money I don't bring home on here. What now? And she's got to go so hard work and he doesn't? What? You don't even know what the fuck. You go to English class. No, I'm not mad. This is not what mad looks like. You look mad in my chat, though, just busted in my door with false accusations. Narratives. That's what that is. Exactly. Good question, Yolanda, and that's one you should keep asking. And then the people like this come in on a fake user number? Yeah. That's exactly it. New characters unlocked. Cracked in a while? You mean somebody punching me? No, I'm usually the one beating ass and throwing hands and winning those fights. I think you need to find something else to do. You seem like delirious. Maybe you should come back on a real account. Talk your shit from a real account. I don't deal with fake ass people. I can't handle the truth, huh? Well, why don't you come bring it to me from somebody that I respect and has accurate receipts in full context and knows what context means? They don't make any
Let's
sense.
talk about facts.
It's probably Damien. He's been up for like 24 hours under the influence. Charlie was too.
Charged with raping a child. Fact. So you can overlook the raping a child one, but you can't.
Did you have to make that a new Big John account, Charlie?
Palacio. Let's act like they both got charged 100% for what they did. You can look over one, but not the other. Bet you can't. I bet you fucking can't. Why the fuck is East in here? What the hell? Hey, East. I watched you during the Rumble. Anyway, Bumble. Anyway. Regardless. Y'all motherfuckers can't compare. He said, I'm called. You shared the lot?
Neither can you. Can I see your GPA? Can I see your college transcript? Can I see your resume? Can I see your life experience? I didn't think so.
Oh, dumbass, you should have never did. Yo, motherfucker.
Mine's in my hard drive if you can figure out the password to get in there.
Yo ass can never catch up. You just can't, bro. You can't catch up. You can't be like me. Your body language says it all. Every time you start speaking, you start squirming. You know you're lying.
And your hands are
Yeah,
little on
you
your
know you're lying.
microphone.
But
Squirmy.
you're going to continue to keep lying because you're a deadbeat random.
So are you, with no job.
But you keep acting.
You're the definition of a deadbeat. You don't have a fucking job and you talk shit on the internet. And apparently everybody who has to get up and go to work every day is jealous of these dumb fuckers because we can't sit on our ass and be unproductive in society and leech off other people in the government. We're jealous. What? He's so popular you don't know who the fuck he is. And we're all just jealous of these people. Because we can't sit like slobs on the internet. Thank you. Thank you. Please don't. We need intelligent life out here in the real world to save us from this, okay?
Like, that's what he promotes over there. I promote violence. I want people to dog you out because you're acting like you love victims. Bitch, you should be one. It's so corny.
So you're wishing harm upon another human. You know, one of the key concepts of Hinduism is to do no harm, almost like to do no harm with your intentions, like do everything with good intentions without expectation of reward and don't harm others. And you don't have to worry about your negative karma. Just because you don't like what this man says on the internet, but you're just like him now. You've become what you hate. I know what that feels like.
You act like you're for victims and shit. I'm it's what the fuck? I don't run around saying, "Oh, I bring awareness. I know people. I'm so pro victim." That's not what I do. I love drama.
No, you literally say I expose people without any research before you do it, which is no better than all money, right? Using other people's research and words to expose people. for content. If you want to be so for real here.
Dog, I love watching people cuss each other out. I love watching and giving my 2 cents where it don't matter.
Well, right there, he told us right there that he does all of this for his own sick pleasure. You guys need to quit entertaining his arguments. That's why he does it. Of course he's going to go to Melissa. She loves to argue. We know this. Of course he's going to pick the most highly conflicting person. I will not entertain his ass at all. He thinks he's going to intimidate me with usernames and passwords. Good luck. Show me the results. Don't show me what you got. That's 3.5 years fucking old. If I ain't changed those passwords in 3 years after giving them out to people, I got problems and deserve it. But guess what? Good luck. I challenge you. Try it. Let me know how far you get. You've probably already tried. Didn't make it far at all. Couldn't even get past the first fucking screen. Oh shit, she's got authentication on. I don't give a fuck what you think you have.
But at the same time, I love picking a fucking high ground, and I love picking my moral dilemma. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love giving my opinion.
And I love picking the social dilemmas apart. So, moral dilemma, social dilemma. You don't get to choose our dilemmas either, motherfucker.
People just happen to rock with it. But I'm not going to.
And people happen to rock with mine. You ain't going to chase them away.
But also, what I would like to say is the fact that you keep calling me white boy is mighty racist of you, I'm going to be honest. Let's call it how it is. I don't really care, and I'm not going to press this issue too much. But everybody has proven I am, in fact, mixed. My own family's proven it. Got my dad, brother,
Okay, let's talk about where the word mixed and half-breed first came from. Because you are forgetting. You are only BLM. Only Black Lives Matter to you. Not any persons of color. No shades of wheat matter to you, but the deepest and most popular one. Do you know that the Hispanic community is the fastest growing minority population and will surpass the African Americans in this country very soon? Did you know that? That blacks will now be the minority again. You have people of color racism going on too. Can we address that, not just white people? You're only picking on white people. There's so many others, and you forgot a whole group of indigenous people who were identified with those terms before your claim to people. So mixed isn't racist, I guess, when it's coming from a white-looking person who is mixed. But people are just supposed to know he's black, right? Just like Lovey-Dovey didn't know that Precious had biracial children because they left that context. It was very important out because that was Danny's argument, right? Her biracial son. Never mentioning that Precious also had them. Tried to mute her whole voice by not allowing her in a box to defend herself against the false accusations. She was never trying to send her, just no more than I was trying to insert something into a child's mouth was Precious trying to send a child a picture of her left tit either. You guys are really focused on left tits over there right now? It's kind of weird. That's where the heart is. You should stop that. It's weird.
Body on the goddamn screen. I can't prove it any more than I possibly had. Okay? So you doing this whole white thing, trying to negate my black heritage, is kind of fucking crazy if you ask me. It's kind of fucking corny if you ask me. Because the shit that my family went through, that you acting like you went through too for some reason, the shit that my family went through doesn't need to be discouraged or unvalued because you think I'm white. It's corny as fuck. Okay? So what I want you to do is I want you to go to my black grandmother and I want you to tell her how white I am. I want you to tell her how much of part of her family I'm not. I want you to go to my black uncles and I want you to tell them how much of their family I'm not a part of. That's what I want you to do. Make that public too. I want you to go to my black family and I want you to tell them how white and non-black and non-black heritage
What
I
I'm
am.
actually going to show them is all of the things that you claim out here and all the horrible shit that you say is racist and the things that you weaponize against people. That's what I'm going to show them. And then I'm going to watch your granny whoop you with a switch.
It would look great. It would look so fucking great. Now,
He's being
you
very
made a comment
racist.
that if you were so
Yes.
gangster and you were like that, you wouldn't tell everybody that you were. But motherfucker, you're out here bragging about being a shot caller for a random ass cartel. And then you just put it down. Bitch, you not cartel. You was never cartel. Stop acting like you was. Bitch, I know real MS-13s that put a fucking price on you. Stop acting like that. You're not like that. You ain't never been like that.
Does anybody feel like these boys were like the K-Fed there is the worst at his script, but
And look,
does anybody feel like these fuckers were handed a script when they come out here? Costumes, yes.
Melissa, why are you over there listening? You dog face ass hoe. Nobody's worried about. Why are you texting your man in the comments talking about Damien said his friendships never stop someone from using the pew pew? Tell your grown ass man to come have a conversation. How about you come have a conversation?
Because nobody can have a conversation with you. You overtalk, you double speak, you backtrack, you circle jerk, and you rewrite the words as they come out of our mouths. It's not worth it.
You sitting there watching me. Do you want me or him?
They all play
You
a
were
part.
watching him till I cut
I'm
my
glad
shit
you
on.
see it.
Usually that means you're a fan. Usually.
The louder they
So
are, the
sit
more
your
they
ass
have
over
to
there,
hide.
bro. I know you walk him like a dog, but welcome to real manhood.
I
where it
remember
don't
that
work
one.
like that.
I was there.
Okay?
I saw that one.
Some of us got a little bit of integrity. Some of us stand on what the fuck.
The definition of integrity, which I answer in every ethics orientation for every job I go to, is doing the right thing even when nobody is looking. Which means sometimes it's playing devil's advocate and taking the side of what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong, even when an entire app says you're wrong and morally you know that they're wrong. But they're subscribing to peer pressure. See, back in my day, it was called peer pressure. Yeah, you've made it worse.
We believe. Okay? So I know you used to riding your man over there and telling him what he has to do, not do, whatever.
Integrity, my man, because you don't like my guy, is the quality of being honest and having strong moral principles and doing the right thing even when no one is watching. It also refers to the state of being whole, undivided, which you are definitely not in this fucking video, or structurally sound. I don't think I'd call you sound either. Personal integrity, moral uprightness, adhering to a strict ethical code and refusing to compromise your values. Reliability, acting consistently so that your words and actions match. That builds trust. If you go say one thing and go do another, nobody trusts you. Avoid cheating, plagiarism, or deception in school or the workplace. Treating others equitably and taking responsibility for one's mistakes. You treat everybody fair. And you don't. You're biased. This is bias. You do not have integrity. You don't even know what the fucking word means.
Ain't nobody worried about you though. This is why people support me, because I talk my shit. The only reason why I'm talking about you and not to you is because you're too scared to even have a TikTok conversation. You fucking thug.
Likewise, you punk ass bitch.
This ARP hurts.
The AARP is gonna hurt me soon.
Please. Come show me.
You won't listen.
Come show the world. Come
You
show the
won't
internet.
listen. You won't listen. Promise.
This content shit ain't working out for you, so you might as well.
This shit talking ain't working for you either.
All money's way, because that's where all your supporters come from.
You're just gonna go disappear to Twitch, and I'm gonna stalk you and troll you.
Like you're somebody. You have 7 people in your chat.
'Cause I'm bored.
Repost and share the live. 7 people repost, it's not going fucking nowhere, dog. You can fool the chat, but you can't fool me. You're not a content creator.
I don't think you know how to read analytics, my guy. Numbers don't equal support. Nor is it always revenue. This dude's insufferable.
Creator.
It's almost
Wait,
over.
here. I digress. Maybe I'm talking too much. Let me show you what.
You spent I don't know how many minutes doing that. You talked way too much. Maybe you should stop watching me if it bothers you. Maybe you should take your own advice. Oh my God, look at you. Let me help you out with that. Get you an Uber. Stop watching yourself.
Let me do
Weirdo.
something dumb and go back to prison. I don't glorify the streets. That's trash. Well, what it is, why he says something like that is just immaturity. He wants to just, say anything.
He's definitely not me.
I want to be achieved. Yeah. Yeah, who cares about that? Dumb as hell, man. I don't care about the streets. I don't care about prison.
Everybody from the hood teaches you to get the fuck out the hood, dog.
That's a lie. I know many people who were raised in the hood that still care about their community, that find jobs to come back and serve it. Police officers, social workers, they want to give back to that community. What the fuck are you? Were you even raised in the hood? Where did you grow up? You don't even know what a hood is, do you? What are you talking about? There are so many people who go right back with their education to their community that made them. What is wrong with you?
Nobody's glorifying this shit. Nobody says go do it. But just because you...
Can we pull open some of the rap lyrics to the music that you listen to when you're bashing all that terrible fucking music on live? Because I bet you there's a consistent theme in the lyrics if you would pull them open for me. What is rap music doing these days besides glorifying weapons, women, and rugs?
Who think it's dumb doesn't mean it takes away from any type of work that anybody put in. Now, I stand on what I said. I just had this long-ass rant that clearly they're all watching, and yet they're all talking about gangbanging.
How come your rants aren't considered manic and mine are? And I have more educational background and things to say that make sense. So many fucking questions. But that's it. That's the clip. It's on Gail's Gotcha. If you guys want to go watch it yourself and clip it, share it, rip it apart. Is anybody more confused than they were yesterday at this present moment in time after hearing all of this? Wondering, what are you doing? Where did you come from? Because I remember when Megan, it's Megan 1109, came out to the app and Grow and May were there, all half of us. These new character unlock stories are getting too ridiculously coincidental in their behavior, and it's patterns for me. You need to find a new pattern when you release these creeps. Needs to be something else completely. Like, you absolutely need to do something else. Like, my head hurts. And I'm kind of exhausted from mentally running behind you in circles. It's weird. You should stop doing that. We all see you. Not all of us are going to subscribe. And I highly encourage all of you who continue to watch this shit. I just got like a job response of my dreams, and I'm going to have to let you go and go take care of that. Hey, John, I got a response. Yeah. Thank you for your interest in the you-know-what position. Before I present you to the hiring manager, can you please add the dates to your resume? And he gave me his direct email. Job of my dreams. One of them I applied to. Fuck off. All of you. Keep bringing me that positive karma, Nancy, Angie, Leanne. I fucking told you, if you keep dragging me with nonsense and lies and putting negative energy into this universe about me, it's going to come back to me in tenfold. So you go ahead. I'm going to go take care of this in my future for me and my children and my grandchildren and my buddy John and our cats. And you can all eat shit. Yeah, that's what you can do. But thank you from the bottom of my cold, dead, empathic heart. Yeah, that's not racist. It loves everybody. Because I'm like ethically bound to do that in healthcare, right? I have to treat everybody the same. Because that's what integrity is, Damien. And that's why I can work at bedside and you'll never make it. But I don't have to be at bedside now because I have skills that can take me away from it and put me all over healthcare, making a change. Yeah. I was like, who just texted me? I'm like, wait. Oh, God. Yes. Yes. So I'm going to go work on that. And hopefully sleep at some point in time because now I'm like riding on that dopamine. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It was just so fucking long. It was like, God damn. I put the dates in the profile. I just didn't put them on the res. So it'll be real easy just to copy them over. Send it over. Thank you guys for the good vibes and keep it up with the hate. I love it. I do good things with it, just like I said. Yeah. Bye.